start?
We start by finding a way in. And then we can take the grand tour.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Game Logic from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, one of the co-hosts of the Enough to Keep Going Weekly Games podcast on the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. Back with another episode of My Gaming Diary. My Gaming Diary is my series of Let's Plays and live streams focused on my life and times as a gamer, and just the games that I enjoy playing in multiple genres across multiple platforms. Tonight we're going to be getting things a little bit sweaty, playing some Uncharted 4 on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So without much further ado, let's get to it. We're going to do the best that we can with this today. It has not been a particularly good day, obviously, for the industry with the layoffs at Xbox. It has also just not been a great day for me personally, but we're going to try and get through this. So sorry that I've had such a long layoff in posting content, but today was the day that I said I was going to get started back to it. And so we're going to try and stick with that, try and get on a decent production schedule. Today, things might be a little bit funky with the audio mix. This particular mixer that I'm using doesn't give me...
Let's look around back, huh?
Or OBS doesn't recognize like the two different channels out of it, and it doesn't like allow like a stream mix.
It's an open window.
Oh, yeah.
Here, follow me.
OBS essentially recognizes the stream mix as
Okay, give me your hand.
as the mic input into OBS, so that means I have to try and figure out the audio mix balance
There you go.
manually, just by ear, which I'm not really great at. So this capture may not actually wind up being a capture, or it may just wind up being a capture that doesn't actually work very well. But I'll still probably publish it and post it. In which case I will put apologies in the show notes. So I'm probably about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of the way through Uncharted 4. It's supposed to be like a 22-hour game or something like that. Why am I not? Okay.
Whoa. Spooky.
Oh, here.
So sorry for any spoilers if you haven't played the game or don't know how it goes.
Are we looking for any particular room?
And just keep an eye out for any books, journals, any kind of research papers, you know?
If you haven't played it, tonight's definitely going to be a spoilery episode.
Nothing in here.
So the part of the game that we're at right now, Sam has just made the big reveal to Nathan that he's been lying to him the whole time about why they needed to go after Avery's treasure. So, and Nathan had fallen, and you could see right before the scene cut when he was waking up that Elena had shown up. Which they kind of, there's kind of some foretelling that that's going to happen, because you see screenshots of her and like the pause scenes and stuff with her like all dirty and bloodied up like she's been in combat. So my name is Kenichiro Nama. I recently attended your lecture at the Adventurers Lodge last week regarding a recent find, the set of Tokugawa era armor you obtained off the coast of Okinawa. Presentation was utterly fascinating, though I was surprised by the condescending tone of the questions from the audience. I believe recognition and respect for one's work should not be contingent on race or gender. I imagine we have both struggled in that regard. Right today, because I have come into possession of what I believe to be French jousting armor, though I'm not completely certain of the date nor the country of origin. If you have any time to spare, I would appreciate the insight of someone with your expertise. Apologies if this is too forward, but I will only be in the city for another month. In September, I traveled to Iceland to study a Viking burial site. I would deeply regret missing the opportunity to speak with you further. I am staying at the Linux. If you wish to contact me, I sincerely hope you do. Kindest regards, Kenichiro Namba. Huh. And so, Interestingly, now we're in a flashback. Going back to kind of the beginning, where how the game opens, which it opens in the past with Sam and Nathan together, and Sam telling Nathan that he has found out the guy who has
Nope.
their mother's
It's not
stuff.
gonna be in this attic. Boxes are filled with old traveling and camping equipment.
So I've only played bits and pieces of this game before. I have it on PlayStation, and I also have,
There we go.
I have this in the Uncharted collection or whatever. So I have it on Steam also.
So, how do we find them?
What, Mom's notebooks? I mean, don't you remember? She always used that off-white leather binding.
Yeah, I know, but it's such a large place.
And I haven't even played it on a full-blown PC. I'm reckoning that it looks gorgeous, but I've only played it in handheld mode on the Steam Deck.
White leather. Sam, I think I found one.
For real?
No. It's not one of Mom's.
You got the right idea, though. Let's keep looking.
And I've just been having a blast. This is so totally just like a, Indiana Jones, Michael Bay, hopped up on adrenaline game.
Hey, Sam. Call me crazy, but this looks like a Ming Dynasty vase.
Nathan, who in their right mind would have a Ming Dynasty vase just sitting around like that?
Yeah. It's probably a knockoff of some kind.
Yeah, of course it is, right?
Right.
So I'm keeping things short tonight because this is just kind of, yet another reboot. I'm sure you guys have seen many episodes of those on the Rounding Off Infinity channel over the years. So I only planned to do this for about 30 minutes or so.
You ready?
But I'm hoping we get through more than just this flashback scene.
What the hell?
It's some sort of sarcophagus.
Yeah. Look around. This whole place is filled with sarcophaguses. Or sarcophagi.
Sam. This is real.
What is this place? Well, let's go find out.
So we can go ahead and go through a little bit through tonight's tech stack. While we're kind of in this
Oh, this one's Roman.
slow part.
3rd, maybe 4th century.
For a capture card tonight, I'm using the Hoppage HD. I always forget exactly what this is. I think it's called the HD PVR 60. I got that card so long ago. It's not a newer card. It's but one of the things I like about it. It's turned out to be.
I believe this is an ancient Mesopotamian washer-dryer combo.
Here's another one.
It's turned out to be the most reliable standalone card that I have.
Nope.
So I also have a couple of the, I think they're called the Avermedia GC515 standalones, Live Gamer Extreme Plus, or Portable Plus. I do not like those. I don't like the video quality that I get from those. They record to a micro SD card. This Hoppage HD PVR 60 records to a full-size SD card, and it seems like the video quality that comes off of it is better. Of course, I'm not recording to a card tonight. Obviously, this is streaming straight to the hard drive, so. For a webcam, I'm using Old Faithful, the Logitech C920.
Hey, Nathan, check me out. Now, who am I? Huh? Dr. Livingston, come on!
Nice.
For an audio mixer, I probably don't have the designation of this one memorized correctly either. I think it's the Maonocaster G8 Neo.
Fertility totems.
Hey, aren't you a little young to be looking at that stuff?
Aren't you a little old to be making that joke?
Never too old.
So Mayano makes a series of audio mixers that I found primarily on Amazon. I don't know that I've really seen them anywhere else, but they're advertised as being useful for live streamers and video game capture. So I had picked it up mainly to use for podcasting, and it works really well there where I don't have like multiple inputs coming into it.
Whoa. Hornets of Arabia.
But like I said, it has this one little... So first of all, the only audio input it takes is 3.5 millimeter. I really lament the days where consoles and mixers typically came outfitted with an optical.
Jousting armor. Looks French.
A few of my PCs still have optical out. But mixers today typically don't come with an optical input. Of course, I still have my old, wouldn't call them old because they were expensive, but I don't even know what they're called. I think they're called the Go mixers. The TC Helicon. I have to...
It's locked.
Mom's stuff might be in one of these rooms. We gotta find another way in.
But at any rate, that's not what I'm using tonight. So, for a mic, I am using the Audio-Technica AT2035. And the neat thing tonight is you don't see a big mic arm in front of my face. Because I've been...
The air vent. Up there.
Okay, I'll check the air vent, Sam. Just give me a second.
Throwing it alone.
Oh, what is that?
A dragon gone. Looks like it's from Southeast Asia.
You guys are sneaking into the house. Let's not do things like hit the gong. Alright, Sam. We'll...
Look at these. Compass, sundial.
Just imagine being lost at sea. And those instruments are the only thing standing between death and salvation.
Evelyn, I happened across the latest issue of Adventure Life and was both surprised and delighted to see you grace its cover once again. I am pleased to see you looking so happy, still doing what you enjoy in spite of our separate lives. Your accomplishments will bring me no small amount of pride. Attached is a photo from Edmund's graduation, top of his class. I guess we did something right. But he would kill me if he knew. I told you. I want you to know that Edmund was devastated when you chose to journey to India without him this past summer. He has grown into a capable and self-assured young man. Positive insight remind me of you, particularly the look that crosses his face just before the eureka moment. What's more, he loves and admires you more than I can express. I've had my share of struggles over the years, and I've never asked you for anything. I'm now asking you to take Edmund on your next journey. I know it'll be a challenge, and you might not move at the pace you're used to, but I promise you this, you'll find a joy the likes of which no one else can provide. I look forward to hearing about your next big find. Keep making us all proud. With warm regards, Ken. Huh. Alright, Sam. Let's go to that air vent. I don't know how we're going to get up to that.
Oh yeah. That could get us into the room below it.
Not us. You.
What?
I can't fit in there. Can you handle it?
You kidding me? Can I handle it?
All right. Let's see what you got then.
Is he coming back to lift me up, or is he expecting me to just to get up there on my own?
Yeah, check this out.
Or is there a rolling crate?
All right, you ready? Oh, oops.
It's a Polaroid.
Let me see. I think it still works. Yeah, come here. Now smile, all right? Don't lose it. Okay, up here.
Well, at least one thing Sam didn't lie about is I'd have probably been more mad if he just hadn't been in jail at all. But it sounds like he was actually in jail the whole time. So let's not knock the jade statue over. Now, one thing I will say is the traversal in this, while fun, is completely ridiculous as far as realism goes. It's kind of funny. People always joke about the Nathan Drake and, you know, how many people he's killed throughout these games. I'm like,
There.
I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. It's a good thing I'm not claustrophobic.
I can kind of ignore that because at least, I mean, he is armed. He does have some level of, it seems like, either combat training, even if it was just from growing up in the school of hard knocks. But him being this like world-class rock climber has always been kind of weird to me.
Okay. I'm in.
Can you get the door open?
Okay, that dude's not in the bed.
Hold on. It's locked from this side too.
Weird.
Look around. Is there a key nearby?
Codeine. Lots of painkillers.
No, Sam, I do not see a key. Oh, is that it?
Got it.
So, anything?
Didn't see any journals.
Alright, well, we still got the other locked door, so come on.
I'm not sure if I completed that thought I had earlier. Yeah, the reason I don't have a big mic boom or mic arm in front of my face is because I have picked up a couple low-profile mic arms, which keep all that scaffolding out of my face. What to read in this section? So went after everything said, I was hoping our last conversation made my intentions clear. I was hoping that ignoring your repeated attempts to contact me would eventually send the right message. Discovering you sent my daughter a check in the mail means the message was too subtle for someone like you. I don't need your money, and more to the point, I don't want your money. I can take care of my family just fine without your help. It's insulting to both of our intelligences to pretend that your hollow gesture would somehow rekindle our relationship. What little was left of our bond died the moment you couldn't bother to show up for Dad's funeral. Right up to the moment he drew his last breath, he still loved you. I don't. I pray you find peace with whatever it is you've been seeking your entire life, but do not contact me or my family again.
Well, that's sad.
So I'm trying to figure out if she was married to this guy at some point, and if, like, the kids are kids she had before Nathan and Sam, but I don't know. I may be distracted while doing this Let's Play and not reading everything. Or interpreting everything correctly.
Wow.
Journals galore. Well, let's see what we find.
And this is looking like a whole room of hers.
Nope.
Nope, okay. Yeah, this is dragging on like a
Whoa.
fast flashback scene from Tilu 2,
Oh, you got something?
which we all know that I was not a fan of those flashback scenes.
This is it.
Riches of paradise?
Let's see what we have here. I bought a first edition of General House with the Pirates from a collector, along with a stack of 18th century documents. Among them, I found a very intriguing letter from one Joseph Burns, who not only admits to being a crewman on a Henry Avery ship, but possibly hints at Avery's vast treasure. What else could Riches of Paradise refer to? If he sent this letter from prison, he clearly didn't have the treasure with him, so where is it? Need to trace it back to the source, Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway. Picture Captain Joseph Burns, who we have come across in the game before. Map caption, last known sighting, note above letter. What are these markings? Why is it not? Oh, turn pages. Okay.
Whoa. Henry Avery. Gunsway heist.
Oh, what do you got there?
I've never seen this one.
Yeah, me either. But that's definitely Mom's handwriting.
Put up your hands. Slowly.
Hey, there's no need for that.
What is he holding?
Hey, you keep your gun on me.
Give me my journal.
All right. I'm sorry, Nathan. So what now?
Now, we wait for the police.
Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with that headache.
Stop.
I mean, the hassle of ruining 2 kids' lives, that's...
I really don't want to shoot you.
Come on, lady, it was no harm, no foul, all right?
We all must face the consequences for our actions.
And at least let him go. I brought him down here so he could see our mom's stuff. That's it, he had nothing to do with this.
What?
I'm telling you that this is all on me.
No. Your mother's stuff.
Yeah, that journal. It was our mom's.
You're Cassandra Morgan's boys.
Hi?
My God. I could have shot you.
Yeah, you still might, so, do you mind?
Sam was, of course, a smoker, too.
You knew our mom?
She worked for me. As I'm sure you've noticed, I'm a collector of sorts.
That's sort of an understatement.
So, Mom was like your translator?
Your mother was the most brilliant historian I have ever met. We could have accomplished so much together. But then her illness... I'm sorry.
It's all right. Happened a long time ago.
Of all her discoveries, this would have been her crowning achievement. Sic parvis magna.
Greatness from small beginnings.
Sir Francis Drake's motto. Latin and historical figures. Those were our dinner conversations. We were a weird family.
Did she ever tell you her theories regarding Sir Francis Drake and his heirs?
Sir Francis Drake didn't have any heirs.
Yeah.
That's what history tells us. But your mother and I believed otherwise. Learning that old pirate's secrets is just one more adventure I have to let go. I guess there's a lot I have to let go. Forgive me. Ramblings of an old woman. Here. It is as much yours as it is mine. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll be able to finish what she started.
Yeah, so, we're off the hook, right?
I'll handle the police. You found your way in. I trust you can see yourself out.
We will definitely be finding our way out. So I wonder if the game's going to make you actually make your escape.
Come on, Nathan. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Holy shit.
That is not good at all.
Hey! Hey!
Sam?
Ma'am?
Oh,
The police. You all right?
Wait, we have to do something.
yeah, we need to get the hell out of here.
Can't just leave her here.
There's nothing we can do for her. All right, we have to run. If the cops find us here, then this...
Ma'am?
Nathan! We gotta go. Right now. Oh, shit. Window, come on!
So I guess they are going to have you do the actual escape.
Okay. You check upstairs. You come with me.
So unfortunately, it doesn't. I don't think we're going to get to the actual game.
Hurry.
Wait up.
This is not a favorite of mine in Naughty Dog game design. I do not like these lengthy flashback scenes. Because while the scenes may be good, they always bother me just in terms of like, I get it, it's backstory, but I'm not advancing the actual story of the game.
Sam.
I got you. Just jump.
And this is also not the most exciting gameplay sequence. It
Come in.
was neat to hear the backstory, but there's a heck of a lot of cops around.
The front gate looks clear.
Front gate. Got it. Okay.
Nathan! You alright?
You there! Don't move!
Run for it! This way!
Hopefully they don't start shooting.
Stop, sir. We've got 2 burglary suspects on foot. One of those on you now. Freeze, goddammit! Down on the ground! Hands on your head! Stop, goddammit!
Heck, this way!
Go, go, go! There they are! Gotcha!
Come on, go!
Back up! I did already!
Hey, why are we running back towards the house? Or inside the house?
Gotcha!
Oh, shit.
Come on!
Run! Stop, goddammit! Over here! There! By the guest house!
I thought I had it. Go, Sam.
Run! The bullseye! The dumpster, come on!
Okay.
I think
Go back around! Back to the main gate!
Come on.
I feel like they got a pretty good look at us. I'm amazed that they wouldn't be able to track you down at the orphanage. But, well. I also did not think that the orphanage was part of a big city.
I'd say we're clear. But we catch our breath for a second.
Hopefully you got the book out.
Some night, huh?
Some night. That old lady.
Hey. Hey, you listen to me. That wasn't our fault back there. I mean, that lady, she was, sick. I mean, it's okay to feel bad, but there was nothing we could do about it.
And just to make sure that the list is full, the last
Now.
2 pieces of the studio tech stack that I left off tonight was using the
Job.
Elgato Stream Deck, one of the original 15 key ones for automation of the Let's Play.
Serious.
And then the headphones are the Edifier H840s.
Yeah? And how long till the cops find us?
Oh, I think they'll be looking for Nathan and Samuel Morgan.
Yeah, that's us.
What if it wasn't? Nathan, back at that mansion, you knew just as much about that stuff as that poor old lady. Here, I always felt that we were destined for something great. But until tonight, I didn't know what that meant. But this, Mom's unfinished work, this is our chance to restart our lives with brand new identities.
What are you talking about?
I know some guys. Pretty good at forging papers, too. Now, as for our new name, Mom believed that Sir Francis Drake had heirs. Who's to say he didn't?
You're serious, aren't you?
Nathan, we were meant for this. And I promise, you and me together, we're gonna go far. So what do you say? Nathan Drake?
Everything changed after that. You know, we became explorers, adventurers. Mostly thieves. Ow.
Okay, just hold still.
You know, for a while, it felt like, you know, if we weren't taking turns going to jail, it was because we were in jail together. And after I lost him, after I thought I lost him,
You didn't want to bring him back up again.
something like that. That's it. Now you know everything.
With you, I doubt that that's everything. But it's a lot.
Love to know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking that you're lucky that I found you when I did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't lose a limb or anything. It would have been a royal pain getting you out of here.
How did you, find me anyway?
Oh, you know, easy. Just follow the sound of gunfire.
No, I mean, how did you get here?
Good old Sully.
Oh, of course.
Come in, Sully.
Hey, darling. How's he doing?
Oh, you know, he's banged up, but he's alive. Par for the course. Now we just need to rescue the other Drake.
What do you mean?
I'll let Nate tell you.
Hey, pal. Glad you could join us. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it. So what happened to Sam?
Rafe's got him.
Shit. You know where they are?
Yeah, they're headed to the northern side of the island. See if you can find a place to set down over there. Once we get Sam, we're gonna need to get out of here pretty quick.
Copy that.
Hey, what about the treasure?
Forget it. We don't need it.
But Alcazar.
No, there is no Alcazar.
It's all bullshit.
Wait, you mean the debt,
The escape?
Yeah, Sam made it all up. What an asshole, right? Look, I'll fill you in on everything when I see you, okay?
Yeah, I can't wait. You two be safe down there.
You know us.
Treja.
Thanks.
Sure.
No, I mean, thanks for saving me. Again.
I almost didn't this time.
Right.
Come on. I got us a ride. So, we're headed to the northern side of the island?
Yeah, New Devon, home to the founders of Libertalia.
And that's where Rafe is taking your brother.
The treasure's probably there. Just need to save Sam before they find it.
So yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Look.
Shouldn't have said that. I thought it's that. I think it's a
There.
22-hour game. It's
Borrowed it from your shoreline friends.
You slid all the way down from there?
Yeah, it was the quickest way to get down to you. Now we just gotta figure out another way back up.
there's a 22 chapters in the
Boost me
game.
up this ladder?
So we are in the last 5 or 6 chapters.
Yeah, here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here tonight. Like I said, I'm keeping it pretty short. I'm also probably doesn't necessarily come through in the Let's Play, but I'm a little injured, so not really able to sit at a desk for a lengthy amount of time.
Been here long?
On the island? A few hours now.
Did you see the colony?
I did, from the air.
Pretty incredible, right?
I didn't get the full tour. I was a little preoccupied with finding you.
Right.
I am getting back to it and expect to be at my regular self here in a few weeks. But we'll keep it short tonight, not only for those reasons, but also just because.
Did Sully fill you in on the deal with this place?
Yep. Henry Avery, 400 million, 12 founders, hundreds of colonists. Something like that.
Yeah, that just about covers it.
Had some time to kill on the flight over. Wow. Is that an elevator?
Sure looks like it. I swear, Avery recruited the best engineers of his time.
He must have used it to move supplies upriver.
Yeah, that's a fair bet.
But also just because I'm just getting back to live streams and live streaming and making Let's Plays, so I don't want to drag things out too much. Now, no.
Nate, look. There's an opening up there.
It cracks me up that everybody's like, so good at rock climbing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta use the piton. She didn't seem to need a baton.
There's your car. Just need to get up there.
So what do you think? Which way?
Well, let's take a look.
But thanks so much for anybody who happens to swing by and watch this episode of My Gaming Diary as a Let's Play on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. I appreciate you. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just receive a notification whenever I post new content. I do plan on... The plan is recording another episode tomorrow, so I may be a little bit further than this sequence. So I'm probably going to play a little more tonight once I wrap up this Let's Play. But there should be 2 more episodes posted this week.
There we go. I can boost you up there.
Great.
So until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there and play the games that you like and stream the games that you love, or come here to talk to me about the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Game Logic from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, one of the co-hosts of the Enough to Keep Going Weekly Games podcast on the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. Until next time, good night, good luck, and good gaming. That's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.